Hello and welcome to Cara. My name is Jessica. We have another Pilates workout today, a short one, maybe 20 minutes or so. You don't need anything for this practice other than your mat and hopefully a quiet space for yourself. And we'll get started on our back. So coming all the way down, bringing your feet onto the floor, knees are bent at a 45-degree angle, and then our arms are alongside the body. And just take a second here to kind of relax into your space. Take a couple of breaths. Maybe set an intention for the next 20 minutes. Kind of dropping out of your head now and into your body. We're going to do a fair bit of work at the beginning of this practice with our legs in tabletop. At any moment, if it's too much, then you can always drop the feet back onto the floor. So throughout this practice and any other practice we have, please modify as you see fit to accommodate your own body. Now, take an inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, lift both legs up into tabletop, imprinting your spine and drawing in through your lower belly. Knees are stacked right over the hips, and then the ankles are in line with the knees. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders, reaching the arms down towards the bottom of your mat, and they're both lifted up, hovering off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower shoulders, neck and head back down, relax the arms. We're just going to do 5 of them, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders, reach those arms down. Inhale at the top. Exhale, relax back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders. Feel your ab doing the work here. Relax your head, let it be heavy. And then exhale, come back down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Stay up for the inhale, draw the core in. Exhale, lower. So I know it's tricky to inhale and draw your core in. There might be a little bit of expansion, but just don't lose the core. Last one. Exhale, come up. Inhale. And exhale, come back down. Okay, so legs remain in tabletop. We're going to come into hundreds prep. So take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up. We're going to beat the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Breathe naturally for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Use your exhale to come back up and beat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Lifting up. Imagine there's 2 tennis balls beneath the palms of your hand, beating down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. You can bring your knees into your chest, have a rock from side to side. We're going to come into our full hundreds now. At any moment, if it is too much to have the head, neck and shoulders lifted, then you can return them back down onto the ground and just beat the hands. That's okay. And one tip though to make sure that you don't feel it in your neck and your shoulders so much is to let the let the head be heavy and keep the neck long. So for me, I gaze up to where the floor, where the wall meets the ceiling rather. So just making sure that you're not rounding through your neck and just keeping the cervical spine long, head heavy. So let's go. Tabletop position with the legs, imprint the spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up, and now we keep beating. So we have a minute here. Breathe in and out. You might breathe in for the 5 pulses and breathe out for 5 pulses. But find a rhythm to your breath that suits you here. You're doing really well. Keep drawing in through the lower belly. If you need to come down and take a rest, then that's okay. Come back up when you're ready to go. Nice job. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax back down. Very nice. Release the head, maybe sway the knees from side to side or roll out through the lower back. Lovely. Take one more breath in here. And exhale. Going to keep the legs in tabletop position now. We're coming into dive. So knees over hips, ankles in line with the knees. This time spread the knees a little bit further apart so that when we lift up we can reach the arms through. Both arms are going to raise up towards the ceiling. Take that right hand on top of the left hand and interlace the fingers. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders, reach both hands through the legs. Inhale, return. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Try not to let those knees creep too far into the chest. And again, let your head be heavy so you're really using your core here to pull up. Nice work. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax back down for a second. We'll finish off with obliques. So just take an extra breath here as you rest. Legs come back into tabletop. Again, take the knees hips distance apart, if not a little bit wider now. Both arms reaching up towards the sky, directly above the shoulders. And from here, you don't need to interlace them, keep them separate. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lifting up, reaching right hand through the legs, left hand on the outside of the left leg. Inhale, return. Exhale, other side. Left hand through the legs, right hand on the outside of the right leg. Let's keep going as we alternate. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Imprinting the spine. Think about drawing your rib cage down towards your hips as you lift up. Head is heavy, neck is long. Breathing in and out. Making sure those knees are still stacked over the hips. Lovely. Couple more. Let's go one more each side. And lower down. Have a little rock from side to side. Now from there, we're going to come all the way onto our belly into a prone position. So you can roll right over as you are, or you can come up and then come back down so that your belly's on the mat. Legs are extended back behind you. And then you can rest the forehead down, or you can rest the forehead on the hands. Take a couple seconds here just to find your breath again. And then when you're ready, gently lift the head off the hands, and then you can return it back down onto the floor. Cactus the arms, nice and wide. So the elbows are directly in line with the shoulders, and then the wrists are stacked above the elbows. Take an inhale, press down through the pubic bone and the tops of the feet. As you exhale, lift the hands, arms, head and chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep your belly drawing in and up. So it really helps to press that pubic bone down into the floor. The legs are active. Lifting through the kneecaps. Pressing down through the tops of the feet. And we're gently recruiting the glutes here as we lift as well. Shoulder blades are drawing together. So it's a small movement, but there's a lot going on. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted, or if you need a rest, then please do. But we're going to reach the arms forward on the inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows back towards the ribs. Inhale to reach. Exhale to draw back. You can do this with the head down if it's a little bit too much, or you can keep the head lifted. Neck is long, looking down at the top of the mat. And gently squeezing the shoulder blades as you pull back. Try to resist the air here. Let's keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We move into the next exercise. Take both hands, reach them back towards the hips, palms are facing down. You can rest the head down if you need to, or keep head and chest lifted, neck is long. We're going to come into flight here. So we're twisting at the shoulder, or not twisting at the shoulder, but we're rotating at the shoulder as we turn the palms to face up, thumbs are touching the thighs, and then turn the palms to face down, pinky fingers touching the thighs. And now just keep going here. So try not to let this just be a wrist movement. Let it be your whole arm, so from your shoulder socket all the way down. And we're accessing our triceps here, as well as working through the back line of the body. Now maintaining control, see if you can pick up the pace. Again, those thumbs and pinky fingers are just gently grazing the outside of your thighs as they rotate. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands back in front, stack one on top of the other, let your forehead rest down. Lift the head, take your hands beside the ribs, push back, child's pose. Just release through the spine now. And then from there, we'll make our way up into all fours, or 4-point kneeling position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's go ahead, take an inhale. As you exhale, slide that left leg back and bring it up to hip height, hovering the leg off the ground. Nice. Inhale, tap the toes down. Exhale, squeeze the glute and lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Keep moving here. Think about pressing the ground away with your hands. Broaden through the collarbones at the same time here, so you're not rounding through the upper back too much. Core is engaged. And so when I say core is engaged, we're really trying to pick up and draw in through the lower belly. Keep that motion with the back leg. Try not to use momentum, but use the muscle of the left glute to lift the whole leg up to hip height. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg hovering. Bend at the knee, flex the foot, sole of the foot towards the sky as the heel comes in towards the glute. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, bend. So we're working into the hamstring here, and I'm laughing a little bit because my cues when it comes to Pilates is just a little bit different. I'm much better at it when it comes to yoga, but I'll get there. Bear with me. Inhaling and exhaling, bending and extending. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, toes tapped down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heel up and over, touch the toes down towards the right-hand side of the mat. So like you're making a little rainbow with your toes. Inhale, exhale up and over. And then keep going here with your breath. Inhale up and over in one direction, exhale up and over in the other. Nice, slow, controlled movement. And we'll just go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. From here, let's come into downward facing dog. Tuck toes under, lift knees, send the hips up and back. And then touch the knees back down. We'll do all of that on the other side. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take that right leg back on your out breath and lift it up to hip height. Gently squeeze the glute. Inhale, touch the toes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. We're on repeat here. The hips aren't swaying from side to side at all. They're not moving very much. It's just the muscle of that right glute now that is drawing the leg up and releasing to let it go down. Picking up through the lower belly, strong through the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg lifted. We bend and extend. Bend at the knee, flex the foot, sole of the foot parallel with the sky. Inhale to extend, exhale to bend. So using the strength of your hamstring here, but your glute is engaged to keep the leg lifted. If at any point this is too much on the wrists, you can always drop down onto the forearms or come up onto the knuckles. Onto the fists, rather. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the leg back. We have those rainbows to finish. So lifting leg up and over, touching it down towards the left, and then up and over towards the right. Draw that nice big rainbow. Again, recruiting your right glute. Core is engaged. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take the knees nice and wide. Sit back into your child's pose. Really nice. We're going to finish off here. If there's any other stretches that you'd like to take, please take them, or check out one of my other videos. Some of my short 10-minute yoga videos will have some nice stretches to go along with this one. But we're going to keep this session short for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.